Welcome. Our first guest to the Blue Couches today, Andy Clawson of Wesbury, is joining us now to talk about the Home Care Cottages open house that is coming up next week. Andy, welcome. Nice to have you.
Nice to be here.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the Care Cottages over at Wesbury.
Well, Wesbury at Home is our home and community-based service program off of Wesbury. Because Wesbury is a continuing care retirement community, and this is our services that go out into the community.
Okay.
So we have 6 care cottages, which are single homes with 3 bedrooms for 3 residents and 1 worker that is there for 8-hour shifts. So there's 24/7 care every day. We have 4 care cottages in Meadville. We have 1 in Titusville, and we have 1 in Cochran. So next week we're having an open house at our Gas Tiger location, where the people can come in and tour, check out the house, check out the different rooms. Basically, when a resident is there, they all get their own private rooms, but they all have the shared space where they can do activities, eat, do things together.
Right.
And of course, the staff that's there works out of the shared space too. But this is an opportunity because it's geared towards people's economic situation. So it's kind of an alternative to living in an assisted living facility or a personal care home.
Do you have to meet certain qualifications?
Not necessarily. There are waiver programs that are available to cover those costs, which our care cottage coordinator can work with potential residents to work through that process to get that waiver. But there's also private pay. But the private pay is also based on what that person economically can, what their income, it's income based in nature.
Gotcha.
And what would the benefit of living in a care cottage as opposed to, one of your assisted living facilities?
Well, I think it's just a smaller, more low-key situation.
More homey.
It's
it
definitely
seems
more
like it.
homey.
But you still have that companionship.
Yeah.
And monitoring.
Exactly. I think for potential staff members, when you're working in either a long-term care environment or even in a personal care environment, you might be dealing with a lot of different residents at one time. The ratio is much larger.
Right.
1 to 3 is kind of a more manageable situation, and they're really working with, the getting ready for the day, kind of any kind of medication monitoring and any of those kinds of things.
Right.
So it's probably, it really bridges that gap between independence and the need for more care. So
Right.
if you're, needing more care, you may want to be in a different situation, but these do offer a little bit more of a homey.
Now, do the staff members take care of the cooking, the cleaning, the laundry, or do the residents pitch in? How does that work?
They work together, but the staff members do lead that, but the residents do like to do those things.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
those are independent things that people
Absolutely.
like to hold on to.
And do you have a lot of space in these care cottages that's open? Or is there a wait list, or how does that work?
There are spaces, there is availability. The open house at the Gas Tiger location does have openings for 3 people right now. And it all depends. There might be 1 opening, there might be 2 at different locations. I want to say Titusville right now might have 1 availability for 1 right now.
So there is availability out there.
Yeah.
And a great chance to go and check it out during that open house coming up next Thursday.
Yeah, and it's open also if somebody's looking for a staff position.
Yeah, that would be very appealing to staff to just
Sure.
have three people to be in charge of. That would be very nice. Yeah. So check out that open house. It's from 2 to 5 next Thursday. That phone number was there on the screen if you have more questions. Andy, thanks for coming in today.
Sure thing.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Andy.
When we come back, we've got your top 4.